Imagine you're Howard Stark, the Iron Man. You just discovered the world is not what it's supposed to be because of the Maker's interference. Your best friend Obadiah, War Machine, just died during an invasion by an army of the future. You have two choices: run and hide and pretend none of it is real, or just stay and fight. This is Ultimate Invasion number 4, the climax of the collusion of unimaginable forces in the most epic fashion possible. From this point forward, I'm going to refer to 6160 Reed Richards as Dr. Doom. I want to get that clear before we begin so there's no confusion. Dr. Doom could not wait to start spilling everything he knew about the Maker to Howard. I mean, it's just the two of them there, why not work and gossip, right? Dr. Doom knows all the Maker's secrets, where he's from, what he does to change his world, etc. He actually saw the Maker himself do all these changes. He never had anyone to speak to about this, but now he has company. Howard is all ears, but they need to get to work first. Howard wonders how long has Dr. Doom been here in prison, but Doom does not know for sure. He used to count the days by following a light on the wall, but then the Maker would play games by moving the sunlight back and forth. Doom could hear Maker laughing behind the walls. He was being tortured, basically. Also, why did he make him wear the mask? Maker convinced Doom that the mask was not a game, that this was who he is supposed to be. Howard offers help to escape this imprisonment, but Doom says there's no escape. Their work is finally done, so they get ready to head out. They're both nervous, you can say, but pretty determined. Howard takes the Immortus engine to the Maker, who is very pleased to see Howard deliver it. Doom, on the other hand, is carrying a letter for Tony. He camouflaged himself to move around the facility. Howard explains to the Maker that he didn't just fix the Immortus engine. He copied the Maker's original and made his own, a better version even. But he seconds guesses himself. He says maybe he should crush this and stop the Maker here. Maker's response to Howard is to not be rash. They have a monster from the future to kill. Future monster, present monster. Howard is tired of choosing monsters. And I quote here, "You don't deserve me, you deserve each other." End quote. Bars. At that very moment, Doom dropped the temporal shields of the city. What have they done? Asked the Maker. They literally let the wolves in. Kang and his army jumped back in time to this moment and invaded Latveria once again. The Maker responds by sending his army to meet the invading forces. Take a moment to appreciate the fight between alternate versions of your heroes. Not only alternate versions, but distorted, altered with malice to serve evil and misguided purposes. The Maker confronts Howard. Why has he decided to play this game? But there's no games here. Howard says he's putting a stop to this here and now. The Maker would love to handle Howard, but he has a city to defend. So Howard escapes into the battle. The Maker descends into the city, straight into the chaos, going through all these distorted versions of heroes like cannon fodder. The Maker has no patience for the foot soldiers. He wants Kang. Kang was just as busy going through Maker's forces until they reach each other. And we finally have a collision of the Titans of Time. Howard is having all sorts of trouble navigating through the battlefield. Doom is making his way through the shadows. Meanwhile, Kang and Maker continue their confrontation, with Maker being on the receiving end. Suddenly, that blow to the head gave the Maker his memory back. He now remembers Kang. When Maker traveled into the future, it was Kang who welcomed him with a blast to the face that almost killed him. Maker says he knows who Kang is, but now the Iron Man is here to do what exactly, says Maker. But Kang knows Iron Man is taking them both out at once. Kang recognizes Iron Man as a distant memory that he can't quite recall, but Howard says it's not a memory. It's like looking in a mirror and hating what you see. Howard uses the Immortus engine to create an explosion emanating from the armor that sweeps the entire battlefield, presumptively killing everyone in its wake. Doom made his way to the castle to steal a power cord. When the dust settled, it's nothing but a wreck with countless bodies all over. Howard survived the explosion and ejects from the armor to go check the Maker and Kang. When he removes Kang's mask, the shocking reveal for Howard is one of regret. Doom made his way out of the city and closed the shields behind him, trapping everyone inside, including this world's Illuminati, who now have quite a few things to discuss. First, when the shields go up on the city, how long will it be until they go down and they're able to leave? Second, with the passing of Obadiah and the presumed death of Howard Stark, they have to assign someone to lead that nation, or if they should split it among themselves. Back in New York, Doom updates Tony Stark on the events that occur in Latveria. It was the utmost importance that in the middle of a world-ending battle, Doom delivered that power core and that letter to Tony. It's up to him now what he should do with the information Doom knows about the Maker. Even though the fate of Howard is uncertain, Tony makes a decision, and for that, he will need a suit. The core built by Howard and Doom is capable of temporal travel, so Tony decides to add navigation control as well, meaning he will be able to time travel with this suit. They will begin where the Maker failed or left loose ends. Now, Doom wants to know if Tony will call himself Iron Man to honor his father's legacy, but no, until they know for sure Howard is dead, you can call him Iron Lad. The first order of business is to recover the world's first Avenger from the ice, Captain America.